Reviewing the classic cheesesteak from Arby's. Again, classic cheesesteak going down. Boy, every review that I do of Arby's, I always try to find out, where is all the hate coming from, bro? This has steak, caramelized onions, red pepper, green pepper, and to be honest with you, I thought this was mayo. It's garlic aioli. The buns, extremely soft. Y'all better quit playing with Arby's and give them some respect.
Just the same way Keith Lee went up there and went to all the restaurants, all the good restaurants. Why he didn't go to none of the restaurants Keith Lee went to? Why is that? Because he trying to sabotage the whole food scene. That's what he trying to do. But this is some of his favorite restaurants. Check this out. Now, bro, how could I take you serious, bro? How could I take you serious, bro?
Tune into my channel, best to get my eat on. Show you what's poppin', what's really going on. All lining up just to see what's on my plate. Coco TTV, ain't no need to hate. They say who we be. Coco TTV, to see what we eat. Coco TTV, on these beats, Eli's on Coco TTV. Cooking for my friends and all my family.
Hey, and welcome back to Coco TTV, everyone. Y'all, I just stopped at Arby's because I've been hearing a lot of talk about Arby's and this cheesesteak lately. So I was like, let me stop and try that out. Because Mr. Chimetime says it's good, right? But this is the cheesesteak. I've never had it. I'm not really a big Arby's person, but every now and then I get the taste to go and I'll go. But they got the fries, all of that. But this weekend over the holiday, I went down the TikTok rabbit hole on the whole Mr. Chime wrecking shop in New Orleans, and people are mad at him. Look at it. So this is it. That's good. It's flavorful. Fresh. Got some sweet tea here. It's decent. It's not horrible. Is it the best cheesesteak I've ever had? No, but it's good. So, who is Mr. Chimetime? A lot of you may ask. Unless you've been sleeping under a rock with food reviewers. But they call him the evil Keith Lee. And as you all may know, Keith Lee is a food reviewer who... he's fair. He tries to be fair. I think Mr. Chimetime tries to be fair as well. I think it's just their delivery, but it's who they are. You know, it's who they are that causes it to come out the way that it comes out. And there's no right or wrong way on how it comes out. I mean, it also depends on really how you feel about the person in a sense. Like you may... like, okay, I prefer Keith Lee's delivery, so I'm going to take his a little bit more. Same thing when I tell you guys about something. You know, you don't have to take my word for it. I know I got some negativity about the Red Lobster too, but I enjoyed it. Mine was good. So we have to realize that a person's opinion is their opinion. And that's just that. But Mr. Chimetime, they call him the evil version of Keith Lee because he delivers it in a tough love type of way. Like, he don't play. When that diabolical laugh come out.
Sick of this. Absolutely the not.
Oh, you know he finna shred this food in this restaurant to pieces. And he does mean well because he's given constructive criticism. Mr. Chimetime has been doing this for a long time, and as far back as I can go back, he's always delivered his message in this way. Like, he is honest, he's serious, he's direct. He's a direct communicator. He gives it to you direct.
Man, they said Mr. Chimetime down there causing hell in New Orleans, man. Everybody want Mr. Chimetime and Keith Lee to come by until they food ass, you know? People are like, well, he's tearing down black businesses and small businesses. And
stuff like that. Man, y'all must ain't seen Chimetime's content. It's been a couple years now. Brother ain't switched up for nobody, okay? Same content, same concept, and he's not going to pull any punches, okay? He's not Keith Lee.
That's his delivery. It's who he is. Let me crank this car up because it's hot. But yeah, so he started in before 2020. He started doing local reviews in his town in North Carolina, and I found him around 2021, which is around the time that I started posting videos on my YouTube channel. And it seems like he started to go in 2021. He started taking this thing seriously, moving from the Facebook platform to YouTube and switching between the two. But I love how he started taking his talents to YouTube as well and creating that long form content, and he ended up becoming a mukbanger. So that's how I ran across him, actually, is that he was doing mukbangs. So I'm gonna show y'all a clip on his very first video on YouTube.
What's up, Facebook? What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Chimetime, and I'm reporting live from my house. It may sound weird, however, I've been pushing this YouTube thing off for about 3 years now, and I finally gained the confidence to try it out. They call me Chimetime because I go around everywhere around North Carolina and I do restaurant reviews. That's right, I go to restaurants all over North Carolina with a camera, I set it up, and basically I do a review. If your food is good, I'll let everyone know around North Carolina how your food tastes. And if your food is bad, I'm also let you know how it tastes. But at the same time, recommending people to come try it out. That has got me a lot of followers on Facebook as of now. It also has got me a lot of enemies.
So yeah, I mean, he was serious about, starting out. So he started doing traditional mukbangs where he was sitting down in his house, talking about different topics and all of that. And how I really found him again was when he reviewed that Llips hot sauce. And as many of you may know, rest in peace to Llips. He passed away a few months ago. But he has some very popular hot sauce. A lot of YouTubers reviewed the sauce. I'm gonna play a clip of it right here.
This right here is gonna burn the lips of your ass, man. Like you're not gonna be able to sit down and come to me on the toilet eating this stuff. So this right here it's hot. So see, when I opened the packaging that you sent me with this sauce in it, guess what? I could actually smell the sauce through the packaging, and I thought it had spilled, which is insane. So I strongly recommend you to tone down the cayenne pepper served. Please, $31.90, and I'm gonna keep it real, keep it 100. Nah, bruh. 45 days is a long time, Llips. I'm not sure if you know, not sure if your team knows, but
that's it. I mean, that was his opinion. That's what people have to realize, that these food reviewers, they're gonna have their own opinion, and we can't get upset about it. A lot of times it's constructive criticism that they're giving back to restaurateurs and things like that. But he's had a couple threats in New Orleans.
The couple that just got unalived in Las Vegas over some internet beef. And now everybody talking about Mr. Chime in New Orleans, trying to get people restaurants shut down. You're gonna find out real quick, everybody ain't playing.
Over food?
You're playing with people's livelihood. Everybody ain't playing. I hope
Over
he stopped
food.
before something happened to him.
So you have people on the internet threatening Mr. Chimetime because he gave an honest review of a restaurant.
It's gotten wild out there. Now, I've personally been to New Orleans. I love the food down there. I'm a big oyster lover. So when I go to New Orleans, I gotta get oysters. He went to a barbecue restaurant. Them people was mad at him.
So it's obvious this guy's super confident his food is just that good. So what do? Pull up. How good is the food at Smoke Bayou in Baton Rouge, Louisiana? We're about to find out. Ribs. I see. I got you. Now, Smoke Bayou, this gonna hurt a little bit, okay? Because you tagged me talking all that shit as if your food is just like that, okay? And I'm here to tell you it's not. For you to be called, you are called Smoke, yeah, it says Smoke Bayou right there. For the name of your restaurant to be called Smoke Bayou and for the smoky flavor to be almost non-existent is insane. It's insane. I keep it a buck with you, bro. This right here is more on the jerky meat side of things. This is number beef jerky right here. Oh yeah. No. Ladies and gentlemen, this is brisket. I thought this was a damn T-bone steak, boy. Oh no. I know you lying. Boy, ain't no way, boy. So for one, I feel like you need to do a better job of cutting the brisket, man. That's one. Two, a good brisket only needs salt and pepper. That's it. Three, the bark sucks. And four, it tastes like you just cooked a bland ass brisket, cut it, and then topped it with some of your seasons, man. This big juicy piece of mac and cheese. Oh yeah, I'm calling the cops right damn now. This ain't nothing but mac and pepper. That's it. What was the point in inviting me here to serve me bullshit? I'm very, very passionate about barbecue, my guy.
He tore that barbecue a new one. And then he went back and apologized the next day. Well, let me take that back. He apologized, but he still stood on his feedback. He just apologized for his delivery because he said he got blown up by it. And that's one thing that I like about Mr. Chimetime is that he gives tough love, but he will definitely correct a wrong if it is a wrong. And I've seen him do it plenty of times. You know, people may think that he lacks empathy, but he just loves in a different way. Like, he wants you to be successful. Giving you that feedback might be the feedback that you need to turn stuff around. And I think for that barbecue restaurant and some of the others that have been in his DMs, like telling him to come, they're the ones who have to realize that y'all invited him. You showed him your best work, and your best work wasn't good enough for his taste buds. But he also gave some really critical feedback for you that you could take. Or you could either be mad or you could take the criticism and move on, because people have a right to their opinion. So he went to Triangle Deli, which I've never been to Triangle Deli, but people say Triangle Deli is like a staple in New Orleans. So he, the food did not look good.
Does Triangle Deli have the best gas station food in New Orleans, Louisiana? I don't know, but what I do know, this looks bad. I guess this is supposed to be a stuffed pepper. Oh God, hold on. Now that is horrible. And I should have known this was gonna be trash when I walked up and seen what was in the pan. This looks like a bell pepper stuffed with a scoop of dog shit. I mean, a scoop of dog red beans and rice plate. Just for the record, all this looks horrible, bro. It looks terrible. Whoop. We got a sausage. Oh, that's decent. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's not. What is this? So initially I taste spice, but this don't taste like sausage. This for that damn show. Not a sausage, I can tell you that. Mac and cheese. Garbage. This is on the same level of dog food. Dog food, bro. Peas. Straight out of a can. I'm talking from a can to a plate. Nothing more, nothing less. Red beans and rice. Well, we have a problem, y'all. Y'all see that? No? Okay, let me show you real quick. Ah, do y'all see that? Okay, so let me just wrap everything up real quick. So we already established that what you guys are selling is on the level of dog food. And now I got hair in my dog food. Crazy thing about it is, man, the people in here seem really nice. So this could have been a bad day. I'm not sure. I just know y'all told me to come here. I came, and the food I had today really sucked real bad. Now, if you ever in New Orleans, Louisiana, check this place out.
There was a hair in the food. The food did not look good. So you can't be mad at that. Ooh, I had to turn that air. But yeah, you can't be mad at it that he's giving his point of view, because that's what he does. And he has a large following for doing it. And I saw one lady write in the comments, do you ever ask for a refund? He don't need to ask for a refund, sweetie. He can turn in these receipts for a tax write-off for, you know, his channel, but also he gonna make enough money off of TikTok to really be okay. So he really essentially gets paid for his reviews from TikTok, even though, or wherever platform, because he's still posting on YouTube also. But yeah, he will be fine. He'll be fine. That's what he does. That's what Keith Lee does. And I like Mr. Chimetime. I'm actually really inspired. One of the things that he said on his first video was that, you know, he had a job and he kind of did this kind of as a side hobby, but I see that he took it seriously, and now look where he is. You know, I think TikTok blowing up on TikTok really caused his brand to get to where it is. But his whole body of work is great. You know, he went from Facebook audience to YouTube to TikTok and Instagram. Now he has all of the audiences. Unfortunately, you can't please everybody. And it's our taste buds. It's our taste buds. So that's the biggest thing of it all. Like, this is good. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's good. And that's another dude had said that I can't even take you serious anyway. You said that Arby's is really good. You said Arby's is one of the best restaurants you've had. I thought that was hilarious. I've been following his journey the entire time, and sometimes when I see him sitting in that car, I'm like, man, I'm just so proud of him, because he really is out here doing it, and he has a whole brand now doing it. This video is mainly to say the man has always been diabolical with the way he gives his reviews. That's just how he does things. I'm gonna drop his YouTube channel and his TikTok handle, so please go check him out if you haven't checked him out. But big ups to Mr. Chimetime. On that note, I'm gonna be out of here. Bye.
See some of y'all in New Orleans mad with Mr. Chimetime for being honest about y'all food, and I'm not gonna hold you, but he not lying. A lot of time we got people bandwagoning these restaurants and these people because they like them or they feel that person has motion. So then you go to the place and you like it because everybody else like it. He came here unbiased and is giving real reviews on our food, and y'all mad. Now mind you, he didn't go to all the right spots. He didn't go to some of the spots we go to, I understand that, but the spots he went to and the quality that he got in the times that he went, that's what it was.
Mr. Chimetime, just go the fuck home. Go home, because the way you've been in this city terrorizing black-owned businesses, small businesses, you literally are going to so many places that are like, it's weird, and I get it. It's rage bait. I feel like it's rage content, but you are literally tearing down or you're trying to tear down businesses, because I think people take your fucking opinion with a grain of salt, seeing as though that Arby's is one of your favorite places to eat without the seasoned meat. So it's just I didn't even see him go to a Keith Lee recommended restaurant. It's like he's purposely trying to be, you know, his individual thinker. Like, which, that's great, that's wonderful, but in the process tearing down businesses, small businesses at that.
Mr. Chimetime is not Keith Lee. He never said he was Keith Lee. He never said he was gonna be Keith Lee. He never even said he wanted to resemble Keith Lee. So when you get a Mr. Chimetime review, that's what you're gonna get. I just saw how a bunch of New Orleans people are going to actually attack Mr. Chimetime for saying that their food was nasty, because he's currently doing a tour in New Orleans. The food is not meeting up to par. Oh, you should have tried this place. You should have tried that place. And I've noticed, just from my end, probably already posted it, that he's not doing seafood. So anyone who knows anything about New Orleans, apparently they're very big for their seafood. But I feel like that's ingenuine in a sense, because just to go to different states and only go to their 5-star restaurants is not showing the reality. And Mr. Chimetime, oh, he's gonna tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. But I don't understand why a bunch of New Orleans people are upset, because he's done this for every city he's been to. He's been to Atlanta, and what did he say? Half the food was delicious, and the other half was disgraceful. Mind you, at the end of the day, these are his opinions. You don't gotta go based off his opinion. Now, do I think purposely only goes to bad restaurants? That's his thing. I'm not the one to make that decision. But sometimes straight criticism is what people need. If the food is nasty, it's nasty. End of story.